Yeah.
Okay, so this is the new radio consoles for our new base. This is console 1, 2, and 3. We will be answering April 20th, 7 a.m. The first call, we will be answering it here. We will physically move the MICN from the old base to the new base. You'll hear it is ringing already here, so I could technically pick up an answer, but we're not doing that yet. This is the brain. Very important to know. No food, drinks, anything should be in here. Definitely nothing on top. If this goes down, we are in trouble. We will not have a base at all. There will be one MICN at minimum at a time. We're hoping for 2 eventually once our roster gets up. Yes, there are computers in here, and I know everyone wants to use them, which is great. We don't mind. We will probably have some people entering data. We will have one dedicated to ReadyNet, and there may be an extra one that can be utilized by you guys here and there. That is the HASC monitor. That will stay ReadyNet, but we will also need our own monitor for ReadyNet at all times. This is a lot easier. There are soft keys we can push with using your mouse, and then the hard keys you can use the actual console itself. It is not touchscreen like we were going to initially get. It's not touchscreen. The sensitivity, I guess, it desensitizes very quick, and it was probably a waste of money. Very easy. It's a simple click of a button to answer. This is incoming 1, 2, incoming 3.
So you won't like hang up on each other or anything?
Well, I'll call to show what it shows once the line is being utilized, so you know what not to answer, but you shouldn't be able to hang up on each other. Unfortunately, we can't try that because if we call in, it will go both, so we can only call in on an outgoing line that's new and specific to this radio room. But this is the cell phone, same as the other base, and this is their radio, when they actually call it on a 2-way radio. All units will call in on 10 Alpha. We have to ensure we move them over and have them meet us on 4 Delta and 7 Delta. The thing you need to know is if it's a unit 170s area, which is Inglewood, or the 160s that get moved up to Inglewood, and you can't hear them, you know they're in that area, they call on 10 Alpha, have them meet you on these Baldwin Hills, because they actually go on a different tower, so you'll have them meet you on the Baldwin Hills. And then your VMed 28 is the old here. It's a national recognized name, and that's just so if we have a huge disaster and where people are being moved around, we can all say VMed 28. That's actually where, if I were to turn this up right now, I could hear what's going on VMed 28, just like as my background noise. A few things to know: the headset. Right now in the current base, you have to push this for them to hear you, right? The new base, if it is plugged in and you're not pushing, they can still hear you. So any side conversation you're having, it is all recorded. And the current base, we usually, 99% of us utilize the headset. They do, I feel like ISD may want us to be utilizing this a little more. You don't have to. The thing to know, if you do want to utilize the microphone, this has to be unplugged. If you want to utilize this, that's great. Just make sure headset button is is lit up, and that you're actually talking to the headset. If you cannot hear them on the headset when you're talking, the volume is down here. A lot of people think it's this, and it's not. This is for the speaker. This is for the headset. This volume is for that background, unselected channel that you can just hear transmissions throughout the county. To answer, which I'm going to have, can you use one of the phone lines and call this top number?
Dial 9 first one.
Yeah. So as you see, it says ringing, okay? Can you see it says ring? I'm just gonna double click. It says busy. So I'm on this. It's green, Harbor Base.
This is
Squad 76.
Squad 76 with a.
It's usually 36, but 36
Stop
calls
again?
a lot.
This is Squad 36 with a polarized.
So to transmit, hello, can you hear me? You
Yes, I
don't push
can.
anything. I'm on this, it's green.
Okay.
But the console I'm not on is red. And the other console should also be red, meaning someone is using it. it says busy. So if you walk in and another line is ringing, you'll know which one not
Which
to
one not to.
answer because it blinks when you're calling. And then to hang up is simple. Either you can hit phone release soft key or you can hit phone release hard key.
So is this using like telephone wires lines to talk? It's not using a two-way radio.
Correct. If they call on a two-way radio, it will come in through
On the-
these channels. Correct.
So
So that-
all,
And more often, 90% of the time, they're calling in on a cell phone versus their two-way radio.
Okay, so that thing sometimes functions as a phone, sometimes functions as a two-way radio.
Correct. Whichever one they call in on, you can utilize either, both. I mean, it will work for both.
Okay.
So those top 4 are phone lines, and the bottom 6 are radio frequencies.
Correct. Exactly. So when you want to call out, right now we have one outgoing. If someone's calling out and you have to wait, or you use a landline, which I don't prefer because it's not recorded. I'd like it all to be recorded. We have 2 outgoing now, outgoing 1, outgoing 2. And to call out, same thing. You'll double click. We have a dial tone. You can do hard keys, or you can actually do manual dial and do it this way. Oh shoot. Sorry. Oh, jeez.
You're trying to dial 511.
Trying to dial my cell phone to see if it'll work. Dial clear. What? I have no idea who this is calling, but that wasn't my number. So maybe you don't have to dial 9.
It's 310222.
Hey, that's kind of weird.
It's like an easy.
What's the top? Okay, so this is a real call. I'm not going to answer. This is a real call. You can see it's ringing. There's no bar, so you'll know which one to answer. But I'm on this. What's the top number?
6284.
That's not ringing? Okay, well, we're going to have to figure out this outgoing situation.
How do you get
Because
to the screen that has all the hospitals?
I'll show you that right now. Good question. 222-6284?
6284.
I don't know. What's up with this?
What if
Anyone?
you just do 6284?
I don't know. I'm gonna have to call ISD to figure out the outgoing.
So what happened to the
let
call
me-
that was on incoming 1? We don't see that line is busy?
Well, right now they're answering at a different base.
Oh, so we don't know what's going on.
No, I just they have tapped it over here, so it's ringing in both sides, but they're answering over there, so it's not talking. We'll do outgoing. This is what you're talking about. To call a hospital, page select. You want to call
Okay.
Sentinella. It's just
For example.
it's not something.
In your honor.
Calling you.
Something's wrong with our outgoing. That should just be a double click. Well, what should happen is you double click and it calls the facility, but something's wrong with our outgoing right now because I haven't been able to call. Yeah, this is not.
Can you hit like just
So
little
s-
dial send?
Chantal, can you just do it real quick again? You go back. Just so how do you get to that all these hospitals here?
Oh, okay. So you may come in. It looks like this.
Okay, got it.
Page select, or may come in and be blank. Page select. Let's say you want Rescue 33 to recontact. Okay, I need to call LA City Dispatch. Hey, I double click. It's supposed to call them. Hey, have Rescue 33 call me back. Or, oh, I need to call Gardena and give them a report they're receiving a patient. Exit, hospitals, and they are all your facilities right here. All our frequent facilities. If there's facilities that are not on here that you need to call, you can always look on the ReadyNet. And I have some on these cheat sheets. You can also utilize the numbers that way. But something is wrong with our outgoing. So I'm gonna have to call ISD because this is weird. Okay. Also, a mute button. So I had told you guys you no longer have to push this for them to hear, or vice versa. If they do want you on the line for cardiac arrest and they just want you to stand by, maybe you're going to have a side conversation, you're going to answer another run, you can push mute. They cannot hear you. But remember, when you do want to talk to them, take it off mute. And if you're wondering, you don't remember you put it on mute, let's just say, you can see that this is blocked out. The number here is your volume number, in which you can adjust if you can't hear them up and down. But again, you can change it manually. But being on mute says there's no volume, kind of your cue, they can't hear you.
What's the speaker for? The speaker button? The one beside mute. SPT.
That's this
Just to
versus
switch.
this.
That just tells you what's being utilized.
Oh, okay. But you can plug it in the car.
So when you plug in the phone, I think it changes the
It
speaker
changes,
to
okay.
headset or something, right?
Yeah, that's it.
See, we're still on this line. Okay. So now that all the bars are gone, you know this line is open. If there's a bar on the phone, if there's a bar, not good. You need to make sure you hang up. If there's a bar on the radio, it's okay.
So does that mean that Med 7B is busy right now?
No,
All the hills no.
I just believe it's because it's where it was clicked, maybe. Yeah. It's
Which
wherever
one
we
is
put the
Person.
cursor. And I was told, currently we have to answer, alarm reset to turn off that loud buzzer. When I just called right now, all I did was double click the line and it turned off. ISD did tell me we're going to have to hit alarm reset every time. So as for right now, no, that may change. I can't promise it is or isn't, but just know it may be the case. If you still hear it, just make sure you hit alarm reset. And alarm reset is also a hard key here. I also have calculators on each console just in case you have to do your PADS dosaging. And the reference books, I'll be making new ones. The old ones will be coming over just as a quick reference for all your policies or all your references for treatments.
Because the P stuff is in those too.
It is.
Okay.
It is.